Hey, this is Michael.
I'm Sean.
And you're watching Vinyl for Miles. This is our Record Store Day exclusive. We're going to show you our experience that we had today and what we picked up. So stick around for the end. Hey guys, it's Michael. You're watching Vinyl for Miles. It is 6 a.m. It's Record Store Day. I'm going to go pick up my brother, head over to the record store. So I called the record store last night to have a few copies of what I want. So hopefully there's not 4 or 5 people in front of me in line that want the same thing. But I'm sure we'll have fun. All right. Yeah.
Look who it is. Look who it is. Look who it is. You ain't getting in my car. So you ain't getting in my car.
Oh yeah.
We are the first people in line. I guess we're a bunch of nerds.
And I'm here to get myself Antoine Dodson, Hide Your Kids, Hide Your Wife remix on vinyl. That's what I'm here for because I know music. I'm the drummer of Opeth.
What are we playing?
This is Nefata Phil. Predates chess a little bit, but it's like a simple game to set up. It's got like a fabric.
Walk with me through this and try and remember. Let's take you down the roads you passed through. You know her name, you know her name. I can recall.
Last place with the bus tone.
Yep, had nothing. Nothing.
All right, guys. So we got up super early. We stood in line at one of the record shops here in Temecula, California. We were the first people in line. They had the one thing I wanted more than any other record, which was The Crow, but they had no other picks. They had nothing for my brother. It was a little disappointing. So we left that shop and came to Old Town Records here in Temecula. There was a little bit of a line, took about 20 minutes to get in, and there was more of like a free-for-all. They had just an open bin, you can go through, pick what you want. But we found about 5 of the records we wanted. My brother got the Tangerine Dream that he wanted, and Cheech and Chong. So we're gonna head back right now, open up these records and show you what we got. Also got some cool freebies, some posters, stickers, free album, guitar picks. So right on, guys. All right, so we had a pretty good experience overall today. The first store we went to didn't really have much, but the second store definitely made up for it. Just a quick thing I wanted to mention was some stuff was going on that's not supposed to happen, which is price gouging. They signed an oath with Record Store Day that they're going to try to stick to the suggested price guidelines, and some records I saw were anywhere from $10 to $30 over what they were supposed to be priced at. Now I spoke up at one of the shops and they were able to discount it for me and go off of what the price list said, but just keep your eyes peeled for prices getting bumped up when they're not supposed to be. All right, so first thing we got, I want to show some exclusive stuff for Record Store Day. It's the 12th anniversary. We got this nice Record Store Day bag to put our records in. We're also out here in California, we're not allowed to have plastic bags, so we actually can use this for groceries. This will have all kinds of good use. We got a pin from Pearl Jam. They are the official ambassadors of Record Store Day 2019. We got some cool guitar picks. One's from Joe Bonamassa, and then one's just the Record Store Day guitar pick. Very cool. And the last thing we got was the Record Store Day mix CD. This has a lot of the bands that had exclusive releases this year. All right. All right, we're gonna dive into our releases. We're gonna go back and forth what we got. We got a good mix of music. Like I said, there's very limited quantities of stuff and some shipping got mixed up, so a lot of stores might be short on stock, but check next week because I believe those are coming in a little later. All right, so first one I wanna talk about is The Crow. I was lucky enough to get the Crow soundtrack, the first store we went to that we got there super early and we're the first in line. They only had 2 copies of this, so super stoked I got this. I paid a little more than the suggested price, but not a big deal. They only had 2 of them. So this one comes on a double LP. This is the first time it's been released on a double LP. They released a single a while ago, but it was missing songs, so you couldn't fit it all on one disc. So the first disc is on solid white.
Nice.
As you can see there. Second disc is on solid black. And if you flip it over and look, hopefully you can see that, there is an etching of the Crow on it. Very, very cool. So I'm gonna keep these real quick, not do a full review on them. Leave a comment if you want me to do a full in-depth review of some of these releases.
There are quite a few things I had on my list for Record Store Day. This is my first year actually, attending. First store we went to, no luck at all. They had absolutely nothing I wanted. Second story, they did have Tangerine Dream, Machu Picchu, which is actually a kind of like a memorial album for their member John Peel. This was originally made in 2004, never released until 2012 on CD, and then today is the first time we're seeing this on vinyl. So pretty cool disc. It comes with a disc that is kind of like a glowing yellow, which matches the album artwork, which you can see here.
It's on 180 grams too, it's pretty thick.
Yeah, this is a 180 gram. So that was the pickup that I got. That was actually on my list. I'm a little satisfied, a little disappointed that I didn't find anything else. I was looking for Dio, Last in Line, as well as the Breaking Bad soundtrack, other stuff like that.
They had one Breaking Bad soundtrack that we saw the guy walking out with it. We're like, no!
Yeah, about 2 people in front of me in line, but yeah, they only had 1 copy.
Yeah, I couldn't find Lost in Translation either. I was really looking forward to that, but unfortunately I could not find it. All right, so my next pick I got was Green Jelly, Serial Killer soundtrack. Now, this is the first time it's ever been pressed, to my knowledge. It was more like a comedy album that came out in the 90s. It had the Three Little Pigs song on it, The Misadventures of Shitman, and a few other things. This has Maynard and the guitar player from Tool. He even has Pauly Shore singing backup on some of these songs. But it was in a gatefold. Very, very cool. It says Green Jelly sucks on the inside. Now, quick fact, this was actually originally Green Jello, and they got sued by Kraft because of the name Jello they couldn't use, I guess. So that's what makes this really significant on the back. Some nice comic artwork, very cool. And even here it has the label where it would put the price on a comic. So again, this came on clear with glow-in-the-dark splatter right here. Green Jelly, Serial Killer soundtrack. Now leave a comment if you want me to do a full review on the audio quality and a more in-depth look. All right,
next one I picked up would be the 40th anniversary of the hit singles Overkill and Bomber by Motorhead. This is actually something I picked up last minute in the store. I wasn't really looking for it, but it was right there by the register. It was about $25, and we're gonna get 2 7-inch picture discs on here. It's pretty interesting. Most of the time you get a picture disc, you're gonna have a boring plastic sleeve, nothing to look at. This one, we of course have this lovely gatefold. Nice to put up on your shelf. We're only looking at 1 song on each side though, so this is something I think I'm gonna be putting up on my shelf and just kind of show off a little bit. You know, the images really pop on here. It's got some solid color, and this has never been available in the format it's on until today. So this is a Record Store Day exclusive.
my next pick is going to be Hailstorm Buzz 7-inch. So this one is a single buzz taken from Vicious that came out last year from Hailstorm. Also includes Chemicals, which is a B-side. I've never heard Chemicals before. Definitely going to spin this today and let you guys know what I think. Let me show you the color it comes on. It has very prescription themed artwork on it, and on the back it even has, like, you know, the written prescription with the signature on it. Very cool. And this comes on green. I guess you can call this medical green. Check that out. Alright, so this is Hailstorm Buzz 7-inch.
Alright, next one I picked up. This one is for all you comedy fans. This would be Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke. Very similar to last year's. This one's going to be a little different though. First of all, they updated the quantity to 4,200.
420!
And as well as a yellow outline around the leaf here. It does have a scratch and sniff label on it. So you can get a little scratch and you can probably guess what it smells like. So obviously we're here in California where this is something that's acceptable. All you people in Arizona and Texas, be careful with the scratch and sniff. It might give you some raised eyebrows from law enforcement. So definitely a gag, something to bust out at a party. You know, definitely something to keep your eye out for on Record Store Day.
Up in Smoke! Okay, so my next pick is one of my favorites, aside from The Crow, is the Goo Goo Dolls Topography. This is 5 of their albums in one collection. Each one of the discs has a different color. It's very cool. This is the later 5 albums in their discography. There was a box set that came out last year or 2 years ago that includes the first 5 of their albums, which is more, I guess you'd say, punk and a little more on the edgy alternative side. So this comes with their latest 5 albums, starting off with Dizzy Up the Girl. Now this one has Slide, Broadway, Iris, all their huge hits. Definitely their most successful album. This comes on a beautiful purple disc, some dark and light purple swirled in there. Also comes with Gutter Flower. Very cool. Each one of these, not gatefold, very easy slip. Comes with liner notes. Now Gutter Flower comes on, I would call this lipstick red. Very, very cool. All right, the next one in the box set is Something for the Rest of Us. And this one comes on crystal clear. Very, very nice. I say very nice a lot. Then we get Let Love In. And Let Love In comes on solid silver.
So this record is worth its weight in silver.
And their latest release, Magnetic, which has one of their coolest album covers. This is the back. Magnetic comes on solid green. Yeah, so Goo Goo Dolls Topography, check it out. All right, so I got the kids here. It's Cora and Miles and Uncle Sean. So the last pick, you guys thought I was fooling, but I actually got, what is this, Miles? What is this? Baby Shark. I got the Baby Shark single. It comes with side A, Baby Shark for all the little kids who are obsessed with this, and side B is the EDM remix, so you guys can get your dance on. All right, this was our Record Store Day special. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see some more in-depth reviews on sound quality, and we'll go more in-depth on each one of these, leave a comment below which ones you want to see. I'm Michael.
I'm Sean.
And Miles and Cora. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Thanks.